Hello, I'm Frank Hanaway and welcome to Big Journey, Small Steps. My mother and I have been having fun together. We've twice in the past 3 or 4 days been, she and I and the dog all in the pool. I'll put a picture somewhere. I don't know where I'll put it. I have to look. But anyway, I was going to put a little movie clip in, but I accidentally had my iPhone on photo and not video, sorry. And believe me, that's way too hard to reconstruct. So something really major changed in my attitude towards my mother. And I'm going to attribute all of it to my meditation practice, because through all of this has been the one constant thing, and it's been the one thing that's really helped me change. And one of the things that I changed was my vision of my role with my mom. And this may horrify some people, but I decided a few weeks ago that I needed to take on the role of a servant and not think of myself as a parent or guardian, but as a servant. Part of what good servants do is keep their masters healthy and safe. Now it sounds so un-American, doesn't it? I hope so. Every now and then I like to be a little un-American. Yes. So let me explain to you why that helped me rather than made me into a doormat. My spiritual practice is all about diminishing my ego to the point where, you know what Jesus said, not my will, but thine be done. To really get to that place and to really mean it, your ego has to get kicked to the curb. And it's very painful. We've spent years bolstering up our egos. I'm in this place right now where I'm looking back thinking a lot of what I've said about myself has just been mental fabrication. And I'm better at some things than I think I am, and I'm not as good at many things as I have previously assumed I would be. So when I decided to be a servant, I could fit into that role really easily and then not take it personally, whatever came up. And one of the things I found, it put me back on my mother's side. So I'm not listening to everything she says. I've got a person who's diminished in her verbal skills. And I tell you, she would just say, how could she say the wrong thing? Come on. But because you have this relationship with your mother, this sort of interwoven thing, they say things to you that have an impact on you like no one else. So I'll let you think about that, but we're having a great time. I've been looking for things to do with my mother, things to talk about with my mother, and we really have had some enjoyable moments. And I can change. And meditation enables that. What's kind of fun is all these things come up one by one. I look back over the year, I had thought I was so far along, and then one by one all these issues popped up, but they get better. Oh. Thank you for spending time with me today. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Peace and joy.